Alrighty, should be live now. I'm waiting for it because it's live on Twitch. I see that much. They have current viewers, which is kind of good. But oh, there we go. Greetings, everyone. This is the Great Riek here, and I welcome you all to another episode of the Dark Deity livestream. As you probably saw, we're hopping into chapter 12, which honestly is one of my least favorite chapters of the game. I already did all of the bonds off screen. So yeah, we don't have any of that. I've already done inventory management off screen. So all we really gotta do is just start the chapter. Sorry, also I'm just gonna say this. Sorry I haven't streamed in about a couple of weeks. I got really sick last week and it killed my ability to stream. So now that we are here, let's get into it. Dance. It's gonna freeze again because it's always fun. Kraken's ass. As if there wasn't a cloud in the sky last night. Not a storm like this sneaked up on me. I'm not even that hungover. So much for your expertise. Huh? You guys hear that? A little hard not to. We're in a storm, kiddo. There's a lot more where that came from. No, not the thunder. There's a constant buzzing. Lower than the... There's co-host. Alright. Hey, Dal.
Hey.
He screen shares the shit with you.
Okay.
Alrighty, yeah, sorry, I was just hopped into the chapter. So.
Cool.
Suck abyss. Storm elemental. Bringing an adapter along, did ya? Damn clergy always roll weighted dice. Like the other passengers are already getting acquainted with our stormy friends.
Elementals? But how? I thought I... spectators. Come to watch the show? Or would you care to help me actually do something about these onslaught of spirits? You know, I'm tired of people assuming we can help. Look, what gives it away? My outfit? Is it time for a change?
I love that line.
Yeah.
That line is just hilarious. I love little jabs at
Yeah.
RPG design.
Can we talk about this later?
Alrighty. This map, fun fact, I didn't actually understand the gimmick of it when I first played it.
Yeah, okay, what are we doing?
Battle Mage Monroe.
Fuck.
Mage class we don't have right now.
Fuck.
He's gonna be good. Raider, word.
Alright.
And we don't have a Surge yet, so Surge, Iris. At least I don't think we have a Surge. Unless I made Arima a Surge. I might have made him a Blaze, but if I didn't, I can always restart. But yeah, so... Yeah, I didn't understand the gimmick of this chapter. I didn't see different colored squares when I first played this.
Yeah.
So it was like... So I don't get why this game... I love it, but it's got the weird loading screens. Also, hey Marco, great to see ya! Yeah, it's got those weird loading screens. Yeah, but basically so far, Del, you just missed me apologizing for not streaming at all last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was...
Ray was sick.
Yeah. Hey, tomorrow we'll be back. Tomorrow we'll be 3 Houses Iron Manning.
Oh boy. So. How do you feel about this?
This map is one of my least favorite out of the ones I've played so far. But I also again played this on Deity. Okay, so I did make Blaze Arima Blaze. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. How can you not with that design, though?
Yeah, I mean, he works as either a Blaze or a Surge, honest.
He does.
Benji is kind of useless on this map.
Yeah.
Bianca...
So the reason why I was advocating for Magician Moreau is because with Arcane Magic, he actually has enough offense to just straight up one round like the Battle Mages and like everything else here.
I mean, he still has that even as a Battle Mage.
Does he?
Yes.
Maybe it's just Conjurer that he sucks in then. Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Deity difficulty, I made him a Battle Mage as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna definitely bring old Helena for on to look. Is good all there. Now sometimes I might just need arrows. Because sometimes map prep can be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I just kind of like roll with whatever the game just kind of like loads out by default and just like go with that.
You know, that might be what I do because, like, if I have to keep up with all of this. Also, look at the HP glitch here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He only has 58 HP, but like, saying that he has more. That happens a lot with Monroe, I've noticed.
Yeah. Yeah. The man is the HP stat.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think we've got this good. So save. And let's get going.
I swear Monroe has no right being as good as he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he is really good. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
It pays off. Damn it, see ya. Oh, well, okay, it was. To be fair,
Whatever you need.
it was a little bit. Alright.
Iris, you just make me sad.
Yeah, why is Iris so bad?
I don't know, because she has like the same issue that Sia does for me. She just doesn't have anything particularly like noteworthy about her.
Yeah. Okay, Dwarven Longbow. And an unnecessary crit.
You right now.
Because I always get them when I least need them.
Sounds like Fire Emblem.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Okay, not speed, but whatever, we can do it.
Lead the way.
Helena. Ooh, okay. Actually, that's good right there.
So close.
Yeah, but she has an 18% crit rate. Also, is the music too quiet for you, or?
Embrace your
For me?
fallen fate.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And hey, she critted like I thought she would.
Lisa
I'll be
for
damned.
me.
Grown is the shadow.
And she gains more fortitude, so yeah.
Gotta love her Souls of Mage tank.
Yep. It's clicked right there, but Caius with you and your whole entire horse. I'm sorry, that line is still my favorite in the game.
It's so good.
Now look at this. Look at this. Still pretty good.
Well, yeah, but just like I just.
And
Like I said, Moreau could just straight up one round these guys with arcane magic.
good. But I don't need him to one round right now because he's higher level than everyone else. That will work.
Yeah, that looks like Elias.
Yeah. The unfortunate Elias. Ooh. This'll be good.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Because referee
Now,
Bianca.
that looks like Bianca.
Yeah, because referee Bianca has decided, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah.
Am I needed?
Escrew. Nice damage. And a dodge. Nice. Elias, can you do anything against this guy?
Yes, he
Ooh.
can.
Storm Strike, which I love. Honestly, I love the Storm Strike ability.
One step at a time.
Good level up right there. That's honestly,
God, this is like, good lord.
yeah.
Like I know the whole thing with that episode they're supposed to be like average and everything, but it's like, good lord.
Yeah. And I'm just doing this for the memes, and I hit. Holy shit. That was a
it always feels good when you hit those low percent chances.
yeah.
If you insist.
God, seeing Ford as a raider just feels strange.
It feels strange for him not to be a raider.
Really?
Yeah. Tempted. Should I just for?
Fuck it.
Hey, you know what? Actually, first
Oh,
things
boy.
first. Ooh yeah. Oh,
Let's raise the stakes.
nice. Good first impression forward.
So Ford's personal skills that he has basically like it's a bit like Elias's, where it's like he has an additional independently rolled chance to dodge.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
I don't think he's particularly brilliant, but I could see use for him.
Yeah, so misclick there, but whatever. Did a healing for EXP.
Yes.
It'd be hilarious if he silencing shot. I like that silencing shot doesn't. I know that I change my opinion on this every so often, but right now I like that silencing shot. Now that I think more about it, doesn't actually silence mages. God damn. These guys, they're tough.
Yeah.
Okay, at least Iris doubles them. So, she can just, like, do that.
Yeah. You know, with how much they hyped up frickin' like Iris like being stowed away on this this ship well along the Monroe, I feel like it's kind of I wish she was like more prominent in the story than she is.
Yeah, I mean, they bring up the adept thing every so often, but it kind of feels at times shoehorned in.
Yeah, it never goes anywhere.
Yeah.
Whenever you need me.
I said this before last stream, but I hope there's a like a sequel or something to this game in the future, because like there's so much like lore stuff that they've yet to really like explore.
Come on, Monroe. I thought it was 60, but that's 60 is supposed to be hit.
Right away.
So is the meme of this run being that I'm going to clown on you for not making Monroe a magician?
No, the meme of this run is
By your
shut up.
grace, Fane.
By your grace. You know what? Just because there's really no real risk. Because even if he quits, he doesn't kill Iris.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Kill this bitch. And you know what? 24. Because it's not like you deal damage to him to her anyway. God damn, Helen is. I know it's just her aspect that she has, but still.
Fresh as a daisy.
Yeah. I mean, Helena herself was also just like really like
My
tiny.
hard work is paying off.
Okay, she's getting good speed right now. Like, my Baron in Deity difficulty didn't have that good speed. Also, holy crap.
Good old Garrick.
Yep,
What'll it be?
he is deaf. And it didn't even let me choose. It just clicked through, but whatever.
Hey, it worked.
Fine by me.
Yeah.
So fun fact, there's achievement you get in this game for procking, getting a perfect level up basically.
Oh, what is that?
It's just an achievement.
Oh, okay.
And
Just achievement.
yeah, and
With
it's,
every
I don't like it.
progress.
Take it
I don't like that achievement.
because it's purely RNG dependent.
Yes,
That's fair.
and also because I've literally never seen anyone anyone get like a literal perfect level up yet.
Yeah, I better get paid.
Even with how high stats go in this game.
Lord, you do much. You know what? Let's do this.
I will say I like this idea of a route map because like it's a route map that forces you to kind of like move along kind of quickly.
Yeah, you can't just sit here with thumbs up your asshole.
Yeah.
No,
I'm on it.
I don't know why, but like his voice, like the voice
Yeah.
act, just really,
he sounds a lot. Oh, it really works. He said.
yeah, it really works for the. It kind of reminds me at times of like I forget the Overwatch character's name, but he sounds like an Overwatch.
He sounds a bit like oh god, what's his name? The ninja guy.
Shinji.
The from Overwatch.
Oh,
God,
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've not played Overwatch in forever, and I need to go back.
I've never played it to begin with, so no worries there.
When in doubt,
You aren't worth the ink.
I just remember his name is his brother's name is Hans, but
oh,
also yeah, Corbin is pretty good.
yeah, he is. Bianca, yeah, you don't get doubled, but you don't. Okay. Shame. Ever. Back.
It's
Oh.
easier if you hold still.
That was a misclick, but what the hell, ever. I wish that was a fatal, but... Okay. Please level up fortitude. Fuck
Sharp
you.
skills, full pockets. In position.
I mean, if Brooke falls, it's okay, cause
Yeah.
Brooke is... Okay. Elias is probably gonna fall too, but... Honestly, I did this map with a lot of people falling.
Yeah. that's just Dark Deity for me in general.
Okay, magic.
Like I said, like most of the maps like late game were just like basically like 3 units like still standing by the end of it.
I mean, that sounds like this game. So,
Yeah.
Brooke. Yep. I like how they're all just getting shattered psych. That's gonna be a big
Yeah.
deal for them. And crit, please? Nope, but whatever. Ooh, crit
You're
there.
higher
Nice.
Yeah, that's a one shot.
Yeah.
Good lord. All right.
Jesus.
I
Alright.
can work with this.
Hey, more res. That's always nice.
It's like she made the guy's heart explode or something. Jeez.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah. Just watch she crits again. Nope.
Nope.
I jinxed it.
games like I'm not as predictable as you think I am.
No.
Thunderlord is a really cool class.
It is. It really is.
It's not as good as like Dragon Knight, but it's pretty cool.
I'm here.
He has advantage over it? Nice.
Still doesn't have very good accuracy.
No, that's because these guys are... This map is strange when it comes to its accuracy. I feel like most of the enemies here have higher accuracy than normal.
How can I help?
Higher evasion, you mean?
Higher evasion than... Yeah. Oh. Bro. Kill this fucker. Donka, you got good hit. Kill this fucker. And, ooh, level up.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, come on, Bianca, you can do better than that.
Your luck with level ups has not been super good this run.
Not today, at least. Alright. And if Iris gets crit, it's no big deal. But she doesn't, so whatever. Hey, kill EXP abuse. Nice. Okay, Corbin. Because Corbin with that Kagachi is nice.
And unlike Fire Emblem Fates, Kadachi is actually useful.
Yeah. Ooh, a tier 2 token.
Why Duelist for Corbin?
Because I already made, Bianca Stalker and Sia the Thief. I like to fill out the other class options.
Well, I mean, just like evolve all the like.
And I didn't feel he fit right into Raider.
Yeah, I think I mostly always just see it as like a sea, was it like Sea Thief, Brookstalker, Corvin Thief, Ford, Duelist, and then Ren Stalker. I think that's how I usually see it.
I can see that.
None of them really fit in the Raider all too well, I don't think.
I mean, Ford fits into Raider.
Thought you'd never ask.
Does he?
I mean, his character and everything.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like that, those orange spots.
The thing about Ford is that he's a smuggler, but he's not really a thief.
Yeah, and that's what a Raider... That's what he basically fills with the Raider. Raider is the most piratey looking class. Honest. Right.
With a horse.
Yes.
Sorry in advance.
And Garrick is just like, you hit me, I kill you.
Kids these days.
I wonder if there were any pirates back in the day that actually did use horses.
I mean, Vikings.
I guess, but like those.
Vikings count. I will stand by that.
I mean, well, they count, but it's like not the kind of
me.
pirates I'm thinking about.
I mean, fair. I know what you're thinking about, but
Here.
got nothing.
Exactly. So we're at an impasse here.
Yes. Monroe.
Okay, there's a. Why did you? Okay.
Because I'm giving that kill to Bianca. We'll double with a war pick, so that when the next
See,
will come to hit.
so you didn't even need to have Monroe weaken it. Wicked.
It's called having a safety net.
It's called running the numbers before running hands.
I got call for a second. Or text for a second.
Who would be calling it this time of night?
I don't know. Fuck if I know, but I never know.
So, certainly your job wouldn't be calling you this late.
No. But you never know. Let's just do this. Because it won't matter much anyway. It's gonna be against magic users after this, so... God damn it.
Fortitude.
Shadow cast.
That
Dear Lord.
Fortitude as an armor knight. She's basically a reverse of the typical armor knight.
Good Lord. This is a bishop in an armor knight's in a suit of armor.
I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I better get paid.
You know, wasn't Helena like also like a monk?
Also like a monk?
Isn't Helena also like a monk?
Yeah, Monk of the Silent Way, yeah.
So that actually works surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think there are any monks in FE that are particularly like tanky.
I mean, the
Like,
only real monks you get are Lucius and Arthur.
Yeah, and they're not really tanky on either front. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Corvin.
You aren't worth the ink.
Also, the crit animation is just,
Good Lord.
like, yeah, that's just, I love when crit animations go extra. Like, it's one of the
Yeah.
GBA's,
With its own reward.
GBA has the second best for me because I still love the, SNES anime. But, oh,
Whatever you need.
Right.
It's a very basic answer, but Radiant Dawn is my favorite in terms of animations.
really?
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
Isn't I feel like most people kind of like
Most people don't really care for Telly's animations.
well, I mean, Path of Radiance I totally get, but like Radiant Dawn's actually very, very good.
Oh, I agree with the animations because I do like them, but I'm just saying that most people with Telly's games in general just turn off the animations. Kind of a shame.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not just because I like the animations doesn't mean I'm leave them on, but it's like I don't know.
Also, look at this 0 damage that magic users are dealing to the suit of armor.
Good Lord.
This feels like it should be illegal.
This feels like a war crime.
My favorite type of crime.
If I must.
What am I say?
If I must.
Oh, if I must.
Yep.
Impressive, is it not?
That's...
I don't know why, but I just like Monroe's like battle quotes had like the perfect
This will.
amount of like confidence, but also just like complete like let's get this over with kind of thing, kind of
Yeah.
attitude. I love it so much.
It kind of both feeds his character, and also kind of shows that, like, I don't know too much about Monroe, but seems like someone that's smart but also egotistical.
So yeah, I'd say it sums them up pretty well.
And Bianca just kills this guy. Why do these guys look like they just came out of the gym?
Oh, what?
Like, they look like they just went to the gym and, like, did some...
Oh, the gym. The gym. Yeah, I can say it. I don't know what the hell I thought you said. I thought you said dim. Like, what the fuck is a dim?
Yes. Why did they go to
I
the
can
gym?
work with this.
Do health. Trying to check the ship health.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the ship getting fucked like a German porn star.
On average, you got about. I'm just going to ignore that. On average, you got about like, I think like 8 or 9 turns to like finish the map.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Even more because I've had people standing on the shock tiles.
Yeah. Oh, is that what those do?
Yes, if you stand on these, they deal 3 damage to the ship or 10 to 15 to a unit.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you want to keep the ship alive a bit longer but are willing to risk a high HP unit, put them on one of those tiles.
Oh. I thought that was just like I thought those were just like traps that you could lure enemies onto.
Nope,
Damn.
those
Well, damn.
those are where the ship is being struck.
Well, damn. All right then.
That's a nice little touch, you know?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna double for the chance of crit. Because in doubt,
He would have had to crit. He would have had to crit twice if you were banking on that.
I mean, if he didn't kill, I could still give that. Actually, she kind of is. Ooh, she is strong enough.
Yeah, she can do it. She can do it.
The Billow.
What are these weapon names? Good lord.
They're based off real weapons.
Oh no. Well, the guy, I would hope so. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the Rectaris from Last Promise.
The fucking what now?
Helix's second
Erectaris dysfunction.
Rectaris. Oh come on, Ford.
There's the Ford I know.
Jeez. The Ford you know needs to go fuck off and die. You know what? Dude. Ooh, he kills this bitch.
I wish there was effective damage in this game. I don't know how you pull that off with, like, everyone having, like, the same static 4 weapons, but...
I mean, honestly, they could pull the Langrisser route where it's like units deal effective damage to different types of units.
I guess.
Because Langrisser did that pretty well. Also, I'm not doing that. That would be stupid.
Very well.
Yeah, so speaking of Langrisser, Riek, how about that Majin Tensei?
Majin Tensei. Fuck Majin Tensei 1. Fuck that game. Who the fuck decided you shouldn't be able to save between maps, but have to save in the fucking maps?
Not bad.
Who decided the power creep was fucking Minotaur?
Yeah.
Who decided half the fuckery with that game?
Right away.
Who the fuck? Why the fuck? In the fuck? Suck my fuck.
Majin Tensei 2 is very, very good, though.
Oh, it is! I'm loving Majin Tensei 2. Like, especially just meeting Aya and everything.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that game's a marked improvement over the first. God damn.
It's an improvement because it doesn't even play even remotely the same way.
It plays more like if Fire Emblem was.
It is
Yeah.
willed.
Although, speaking of SMT, if I had enough time between now and SMT 5,
But yeah.
I would be doing Sunday SMT streams.
Ooh.
But because we're already close enough,
Yeah.
I'll probably just do the game after SMT 5 comes out, just because I feel like it.
Fair.
Because I like doing I'm weird when it comes to my retrospectives. Either I'm celebrating an anniversary like I did with Fire Emblem, or I'm preparing for a new game like Road to Final Fantasy 15, Road to Final Fantasy 16.
We still haven't made it past 4 yet.
We've not made it past the sequel to 4.
Oh, the after years, right?
Yeah, but that's because each little side stories. Because the main game, from what I found out, is only 20 hours, but each side story, which there are 9 of, is 3 hours each.
So that's another 27 hours on top of the main story, then.
Yes, but you have to beat the side stories in the PSP version to.
Huh.
Because when it first released on the Wii, it was an episodic game.
Oh.
So the final chapter was released last.
Okay.
So thank you, Bianca, for missing, and I love the EXP gains.
It's so fast.
Yeah, but it kind of fits the type of game.
Oh yeah, it does. God knows Awakening would immediately be able to be pretty better. Would be better if EXP game was as fast.
Whenever you need me.
Imagine if I mean, Awakening already is easy.
I mean, yeah, but like, yeah.
Good old Monroe. Fuck it. Kill shit.
Yes.
Bitch slap these motherfuckers.
Perform the role you were meant to fulfill, Monroe.
It is willed.
asshole. Either way, it doesn't kill, so good. Or it might. Oh.
What? Okay.
I don't question it. But I was just going off the combat forecast.
Glad you're on my side.
The combat forecast is 26.
Yeah. I choose not to question it.
Be like me with
Sorry
Berwick.
in
Don't question
advance.
numbers, just roll that.
Yeah. Speaking of, I still need to finish chapter 10. I rage
Yeah.
quit that game because chapter 10
Proudly meeting
fucking
expectations.
Whatever you need.
effective against fucker.
Well, effective, quote unquote. She has the advantage over him.
Yeah, advantage, but still. Look at this Endeavor ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you
Good old
can't.
fire. Good old Fire Lord.
Yeah, he looks like Endeavor to me. You cannot convince me otherwise.
He looks like fucking what's the guy's name from Kid Icarus Uprising? Pyron.
I have never played Kid Icarus Uprising. I've heard good things about it, but I've never played it.
I personally don't really care for like how the game controls, but aside from that, that's literally my only issue with the game.
I hear that's a big issue for a lot of people.
Yeah, cause it's like, basically like you use like the 3DS as like a little like control stick to control pits. Then you use the L button to shoot, and then you control the reticle with
It sounds like a game that needs.
stylus.
Sounds like a game that needs a new 3DS that needed to be on the new 3DS or on Switch now.
It's like if they allowed like a different control scheme for like dual analog, for example. You know how the 3DS had like the little like add-on that like gave it another control stick on the right side.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, if it worked for that, then it would have been fine. But no.
Iris is getting a good level up. But now she's gonna get beaten, but it's all good. Yeah, defense reduced by 1. Garrick.
Meanwhile, we've got Garrick here just laughing in the face of everyone.
Existence. Yeah. Because he double
Would hate
crits.
to be you right now.
Because he's
Hate
like,
to be you right now.
my God. Doesn't want you to crits this guy. Yeah!
Sorry in advance.
Oh my God.
Okay, Garrick.
Garrick is pissed off today.
Ugh.
Okay. And then he crits. Oh,
Nope.
luck right out there, but he levels up.
Missed. Proudly meeting expectations.
Oh, I didn't realize his HP got that high.
Oh, hey, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I realized it was that high already. Fill you up.
This freaking map theme, like it fits the situation here, but it plays like back in chapter 2, and I feel like it's like weird.
It's
Like
used
I
there?
feel like it doesn't. Yeah. It feels like
Here
too
we can
like
look back.
intense for chapter 2.
Yeah, I see that.
With every shot, progress.
Good fucking god, guys.
Yeah,
Caius.
Caius is
Yeah.
Caius is
Almost lost you there.
I think Caius might actually be like the best of all the
Archers?
rangers. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, Garrick is a close second.
I mean, they're all really good. It's just that like Caius tends to be like the most consistent because he gets an accuracy boost whenever he moves.
Yeah. Die.
That's an Aegis, I believe.
Yeah.
Nice move.
Aegis, but I just killed it.
Yeah.
Dead bitch now. Didn't matter what it was now.
Went from being pirate to being Malos.
Yep.
That's a joke that Freak's not gonna get, but hey.
Yeah, I just roll with it because, you know, once I get that job started, I'll be able to afford Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
It's good. You should get it.
And speaking of, I found out that I'm still going to be paid through the summer for that job too.
Oh, nice.
So, hey, good for me, yay. You know what? Just because.
Oh, well, hold on.
Kill this fucker. It would have sucked if he... Corvin.
I do. I was gonna say I do believe you've got Corvin forked.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Master reduced by 2. Ouch.
So it's unfortunate, but we can cope.
Yeah, we can cope with that. I'm okay with minor losses. I was playing when playing Deity difficulty, my losses got really massive.
Yeah. I'm glad that stats in this game don't really matter all that much.
This will do.
Yeah. It's all about the weaponry skills.
Yeah.
Heal the fuck up.
My hard work is paying off.
And it's not till level 30 that they...
Am I needed?
Yeah.
Kill this bitch.
What? Do you expect me to thank you?
Nice.
Who is it that voices Monroe? Because I remember you freaking out about like who it was.
Let me look that up real quick, actually.
Glad you're on my side.
Okay,
By your grace, Fame.
Oh, Dark Deity. Dark Deity, he's voiced by, Young-Yi,
Okay.
who is a, big, his big thing is that, he does gaming news. Like, any big gaming news shit, you hear from him first.
Oh, interesting.
Gotta kill the Storm Spirit, Thunder Spirit.
Yeah.
He's at 28 health. Got a bit of time now. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just like to track of that shit.
I remember, frickin', I don't think we've met him yet, but, you'll meet him later. Thalanel, is voiced by, PM Seymour, which I thought was cool.
I know of him because that's where I left off on my hero mode, kitty mode.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kill this.
Thalanel's like the definition of a filler in it, but it's a role that he's damn near born to play, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, he's actually pretty solid.
I'll have to take your word on that.
Yeah, he has a personal skill that basically makes that he can't take any more damage than what's equivalent to 30% of his max HP at a time.
Oh, that's fucking baller.
Yeah.
Am I needed?
I usually like make him and Orima my like 2 primary like adept combat units.
Yeah, that makes sense because they both seem to be really good for it.
Yeah.
The game likes to give you a lot of adepts, which, again, I'm talking about like filling in.
I mean, you get 5 of each. Like you get 5 adepts, and which is the same as like all the other like class types.
Okay, cool.
This game is very, very uniform with the units it gives you.
True. Throw, bitch slap, bitch slap.
The last like few units that join like Fenton and Liberty are all like they're both pretty good too, just because of the fact that they join at such a high level that like it's not hard to get them to tier 3.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mara. There. Oh my god, look at the damage.
Oh, that accuracy though.
Yeah, whatever.
You forced my hand.
Like, like the three skill, two skills at once plus the frickin' crit. All right.
Yeah.
Looking a bit like Edward over there, Marin.
Aaron just decided, you know what? Screw this. You don't deserve to live.
Have you seen like the video of it was called Edward's You Wish skill combination, where it was like it's just like the thumbnail was just like Edward with like, you know how in Radiant Dawn like you like a little like small little like text box appears on the side of the screen that says like critical or like whatever the skill you're using is.
Yeah.
It just like the thumbnail was just like Edward with like a wall of those on the
Oh,
side
I've
of the
seen
screen.
that video. I think Spara shared it.
Yeah, it's,
You crossed
I
the
love it so
wrong
much.
Valburin.
That's the wrong Valburin.
Impressive, is it not?
I kind of don't like that his look. Like, I wish they put the stat screen a bit more to the side.
yeah.
But it is what it is.
In position.
I just love how like the character art just has like a bunch of little details that don't really need to be there, but like it's like whatever.
I mean, it
Like,
adds to the. Oh, that's...
like Ford has a fucking like mug.
Yeah. I mean, that mug is pretty funny to see. Oh.
That mug is the source of his power. Jesus fucking Christ.
Ah. If that hits again, I'll be happy. Whatever. It didn't hit. Hey, Ford gets his first level up.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Not bad there, yeah.
the mug covers his freaking level.
Yeah, I know, right? That's one of my issues, but it seems like some stuff of like, again, first time game design for the, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold them too harshly for it. If this was like a team...
I mean, also they did a very good job for the like being the first game they ever made.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, okay, Ford's gonna get his ass kicked, but
I need a drink.
or Sailor Swerve. Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that was his personal skill.
Personal. We'll do a Sailor Swerve. 8% chance to dodge.
So yeah, it's an additional independently roll chance to dodge. It's like Elias's personal skill.
Yeah. There we go, right there.
How are we looking on ship HP?
Ship HP, we're at 19.
Okay.
So we've got at least one more turn, but we've got two spirits to kill.
Yeah.
It is will.
You can probably do this on this turn.
Probably
Just FYI.
could. I plan to.
Bonk.
This chapter. Also, this chapter has taken 50 minutes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Two. And crit.
Would hate to be you right now.
Tier 2 token.
What'll it be?
And see ya. Can't get. Please hit. Hit. There we go. And
This is probably the last round of the match. You just have to make things you just have to make things like interesting for the people watching.
yeah. And it decided to
By me.
oh, good level up there after it stopped freezing. And who's the MVP? Garrick. Of course he is.
Yep, sounds about right.
Let's see.
Dude, you didn't deploy Irving on the snap, did you?
I did not.
Oh.
I forgot to, but that's okay. We'll
Yeah.
deploy him next map. Because he'll be lower leveled now. Use it to catch up.
Oh, then now's the time to meet Ren. Well,
Oh.
after some cutscenes. Well, you certainly took your time strolling up here. You're lucky I had things under control.
What that was?
I'm sorry, this is all my fault.
Really? Now that would be impressive.
It's true. Well, I suppose there's no hiding it now. I'm an adept, black-blooded. It was me the elementals were after. Oh, I should have just stayed in Lavelle. Then it never would have caused all this trouble.
Why would the elementals be after her? Because of our nature, the adepts have a special connection to the flames may flow from our fingers easily as tears fall from one's eyes. But there's a price to pay for that, too. Elemental spirits are often drawn to us. Not too friendly ones at that. Del? Del, you there?
There we go, I think. Hang on.
Okay, I hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry. You're an adept too? And from New Elias?
Black blood. You know those foul words all too far behind us now. Need not utter them here.
Wow. I'd hoped to meet others of Varroa, but not too soon. Or not so soon.
It's a shame you are treated so in New Paramore with our prize. Yet
And yet it's... Oh, you
Hold
one
on.
second.
Take Bianca.
Okay.
Yet it seems, regardless of superstition, the king is happy to have us serve in their armies.
There are 3 of you? Yes, well, this is all very touching. Might I suggest we assess the damage and continue this conversation out of the ring?
Yes, the damage. Oh, my rugs! Rugs? Oh, wow.
They're absolutely ruined.
You put hand-spun rugs on a poop deck. What do you expect?
What?
They really brought the deck together. Oh my god.
So fun fact there's an achievement you can get in this game where you complete that map with the ship having 30 more HP left.
My god.
And the achievement's called my rugs.
Oh, that's what I got in deity difficulty.
Yeah. Chapter
So-
13, Resurgence of Purpose.
Yep. And save there. Because yeah, that map took... We've been streaming for only 53 minutes and we've done that map. Party and crew battle with storm spirits on the high seas, having attracted them with the high volume of adept blood on. This brings them to the fortune of meeting Monroe and Iris, 2 other passengers who find themselves lacking a final destination. Party
Just
agrees.
stopping stupid challenge.
Yeah. Party agrees to let them come along. Don't expect the journey will get. They reach the high ground in the harbor town. After leaving his ship in a parting, preparing his crew to wait for the word comes along. They set off on the long trek to Shelbon, where the Order of Eternals make it home. Irving prepares to meet his father. Vesta prepares to petition the Order for aid.
So you can tell this isn't a Fire Emblem game because the father actually survives.
Yeah! It's the brother that dies here!
Yes.
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. Ridiculous that you can still see the
It's pretty.
ocean. Aren't afraid of heights?
Can anyone spot the ship? Hello, I'm back.
Not with those eyes. Not with these eyes. Perhaps our young sharpshooter might? Oh yeah, I can see it!
Not you, Benji.
Yes, I just can't compete. Still, it's quite a view, isn't it? Irving? Vesta's been in there for quite some time. Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. A lot to catch up on. And there she is at last. Not a moment too soon. I'm eager to collect my debt and get back on the seas, you know?
I'm afraid you'll have to wait a bit longer. The council will be meeting until tomorrow.
You live to disappoint me, don't you?
Irving, the Grand Vicar will see you now.
Huh? Oh, of course. Well, this is it. Wait your whole life for this. No use been waiting any longer. Just never thought this day would come. Certainly not like this. I understand. Feels like every day since we left Brookstead, something unbelievable has happened. How could you understand, Garrick? You've always known your father.
Hardly.
I still wonder if anyone really knows. Regardless, it's about me. You're gonna be fine, Irving. Stand up straight, try to make a good impression, all the usual thing. And don't keep him. Go on.
So should I take
Yeah, take Alistair.
Alistair? Irving.
Hello, Fleur.
Pardon the mess. Festus news was troubling, to say the least. Having turned the place upside down for old records.
That's alright.
Come here. Let me get a good look at you.
Son.
Quite the man you shaped up to be, Irving. A Sildarian through and through. Hair red as ruby, like your brother's. Though it seems as Vestas says. Or though it seems as Vestas says, you've changed since the incident. In appearance, I mean.
I suppose.
Do you feel any different?
I think so. Especially around the aspect. Sort of like nettle on my skin. I can feel the energy inside them.
Black Knight, as I feared.
Father, I'm afraid I have worse news.
About Sterling.
Sterling.
Yes. Try to save him. Aaron, Bianca. Last. Father, I'm sorry.
Sterling. I think somehow I knew. If that's possible. Something in Vesta's voice.
If only I'd gotten here. No, I could have.
No.
No, you mustn't blame yourself. Though the news is grave indeed, no doubt this weighs on your heart as much as mine.
It does. After all this time, it hardly feels real. It was like...
A father to you. Yes, that's all too understandable.
That wasn't my intention, Father.
He'd find a way to see the good somehow, wouldn't he? He'd say, look, father, there's one son yet in front of you with plenty to be proud of. And he'd be right.
I would have just like... You think you know what happened? Or is? Or sort of that who caused the explosion?
The Order has its suspicions. We've been following the disappearance of the Aspects for some time. All the more reason I'm thankful for you and your friends preserved so many. I'm glad you found us.
I am too.
Listen.
Look, I know no amount of words can make up for lost time, but I want you to understand. It was a true burden for me to be absent from your childhood years and so many of your brothers.
I understand.
I know that's an apology, son. But, well, an apology is something I can't give. The protection of the Axis fall into the most capable members of our family for generations. I did my best to explain that to your mother before we wed.
You always emphasize the importance. You begin at first.
Yes, well, I found myself wishing its importance were less and less with each day. How's your mother?
Fine, I suppose. Though I haven't seen her since I left.
You know, Irving, I was hoping to spare you the burdens of this life, but it seems destiny's brought you right into the thick of it.
Just, I want to know what it will ask of me. I want to be ready for it, not like I was on the battlefield.
Do not hold that day against yourself. That's a burden no heart can bear. No matter how strong you become, you're still young. You're giving everything you can.
Everything I have isn't giving all I've ever known. I can't understand how I'm supposed to keep going.
Gods.
Gods, I have to believe. I have to believe most would have cracked on this much pressure at your age. You've grown so capable well before most. I suppose it's in our blood. Son, for what it's worth, father. I hope that my blood had some say in the man you've become. But to do it all alone, you should be proud.
Had some. Okay, now we can. Now I can. Sorry about that.
No worries. Listen, I've arranged quarters for you and your companions in the city. Go and get some rest. We'll have a long day of proceedings tomorrow.
Thank you, Father.
And Irving, I can't tell you how much it lifts my spirits in these grim days to finally meet you. You truly are the kind of son that would make any father proud.
Glad for it. Honestly, I like this scene a lot because it's like, it really is like just awkward meeting, and tell by just how little amount of words that Irving says right there. Like, just straight up. Little amount of words makes it so much more awkward, but it makes it so much more fitting for that type of scene.
Yeah, sorry, Discord is stupid. So
Well, it's
I
all
didn't.
good. I was just talking about the scene. I wasn't asking you that. But if you want to, go ahead. Or I'll go ahead and do it. Members of the Third Circle and friends of the Order of Eternity, I thank you for gathering here on such short notice.
Listen.
There is much to discuss, so I suggest we begin immediately. One of our own, Best of the Fourth Circle, brings disturbing testimony. Still there, Del? Or... Okay, internet went on. Internet went out. Sorry, Del. All these years I've kept in the temple. I've never seen such magic as this. For this reason, I expect him to be in possession of at least the eternal aspect. Possibly more. He was capable of phasing large distances, raising innumerable dead. I was completely overwhelmed. If not for the arrival of my new companions, we would likely know possession of the aspects which I protect with my life. And who are these
Friends.
friends, both old and new? We had routed the necromancer. They shared with me that they too had encountered a similar figure in a derelict manner in northern there it
It's
seems.
almost 10 p.m. I don't know fucking why, good lord.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Do you want to continue as Vesta?
There it seems he was pursuing an heirloom of the Drakenmeld family, an aspect that perhaps had slipped through our requisition efforts.
What?
Nonsense.
Counselor, not now. What's more, they informed me they were themselves aware of several sites that contain aspects which were recently looted, and were in possession of a handful of aspects themselves. It was then that I elected to bring them here for their safety, the protection of their aspects, and those which I kept at the Temple of Fane.
What folly. Allow me to summarize. This priestess gets words of missing aspects and feats of sorcery too powerful for one man alone. She then just happens to meet a rogue group of aspect wielders, decides to hand over her trove and lead them to us directly. I believe I found our culprits, Grand Vicar, open and shut.
I will remind the good counselor that my son is among this group of rogues he speaks of. She speaks of, I think is what that's supposed to be.
If I may...
If I might interrupt, sir, my name is Mavlon Leveron. I address this body on behalf of the Mystic Council. We believe these events may be connected to the disappearance of the Prodigy. He has eluded our observation now for quite some time. The Prodigy? A talented student from Cosmere University, with an unprecedented propensity for magic. Perhaps he is capable of such sorcery.
That troublesome expert, Cosmere? What would he want with the aspect? Doubt he read enough to ever learn of them.
Enough.
Enough. Counselor, you will hold your tongue while testimony is given. Vesta, do you trust these companions of yours? Yes, Grand Vicar. I trust them with my life. They preserved it on more than one occasion, and at great risk to their own lives.
If they are sincere in their...
Entirely. Well, one thing is clear. Whoever is collecting these aspects has sinister intentions and must be apprehended before they can inflict further damage.
Fair to believe these ones had no hand in this mischief based on testimony of one priestess?
Vesta is an esteemed ranking member of the Fourth Circle and entitled to every honor therein. But no, our faith will not rest on her testimony alone. If her word is true, then the quest I will give will surely empower them to find and defeat the threat we face. But if our word is false, this quest will destroy them.
Hmm?
You speak of the trial of the soul, sir? Yes.
Temple of Sumash has been lost for millennia.
I must admit I'm surprised, sir. Even the Arch-Mystic does not know of its location. Nor do I, but I know where this knowledge resides. Vesta, you will take your companion to the ruins of the Temple of Hilaric in the Towering Weld. There you'll find a compass of sorts. It will lead you to the Temple of Kuali Sumash. If you then pass the soul trial, you need not return here. You will discover all that we can offer you in your quest to find and defeat this menace. Though your triumph against him I cannot guarantee. What should we expect to find in the ruins? Resistance. Acquiring the compass bolt is not intended to be easy, and you should proceed through the Towering Well with care. One of my scribes will provide you with my most recent chartings of the Force, but the Sylvan tribes that inhabit it are as nomadic as they are lethal. There's no telling where they'll crop up dates next. One day to the next. I would also like to join them, sir, if I might. The Mystic Council is quite concerned about these incidents. I was just about to suggest something like, depart with them. I will write to your superiors in the morning. Will you take your warden with you?
She will. Well, it seems we are decided then. If that's the case, I consider us adjourned.
Indeed. And Vesta, I cannot make this warning to you. I cannot make this warning to you and your companions too strongly. The device you seek in the ruins is of great power. It may be of great use to you, but it is quite dangerous. Trust it no more than you would a stink in a wicker basket.
As you will.
As you will, sir.
Son.
Good. Son, I give you and your friends my blessing. Go and make your preparations quickly. Time is not on our side.
And honestly, the Solid Nail reminds me, just name and design-wise, of a Final Fantasy 11, because I forget which race this is, but like, all right, and the only thing we don't have right now is a drifter.
of all the ones to get the fucking Maeve.
I'm sorry.
The one that probably suits her the least.
And Thelanail will be another Gale.
Okay.
Yeah,
You now have all 5 of the adepts.
Yep. But yeah, Thelanail, his name and design reminds me of, I forget which race it is, but they're like elves in Final Fantasy 11, and their names are all sort of like that.
Huh. I forget what elf race he is, but yeah. Oh god.
So these guys all need. I need a total. A tier. 4 tier 1s right there.
4. Or that's 8 total.
8, 16, 4, 32, 40. Yeah, 48, 56, 64, 72, we need 80.
Alright.
And let's see. So, nope, I don't have any stat booster. But I can still buy a whole bunch of these.
Yes. I would suggest pouring some of those into Thelano.
That's the plan.
Okay. Because Thelano is legit, like, pretty useful.
I've heard he's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go down real quick. Vesta. Irvin. Let's see, does Irving need tier 2 anymore?
He needs 3, I think.
Where's Irving? Right there. He needs a 3 now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give those to him real quick.
Okay.
Because, you know what? Why the hell not? And you know what? Where's Alden? Where's my boy?
Up towards the top.
Oh yeah, he's level 20.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that makes it there.
That's fine.
Yeah, whatever. He's a god anyway. How many bonds do we have? We have 3 with Monroe. We have 2 with Ford, one of which is Monroe. Aaron. Okay, let me just start from the top with Monroe.
Alright.
So we're gonna be here for just a little bit doing bonds.
That's fine by me.
Alright, Monroe, spill. What's the real reason you booked passage to...
Ugh.
I told you, Ford. A quiet vacation. I'm sure that's a foreign concept to you, but asking me about it repeatedly isn't going to help.
Come on, we both know that's a cover story.
And what makes you so sure?
Because I invented the cover story. I love
Good old
that.
Ford.
I love these I love the comedic moments that these characters have.
This game, I love all these characters, honestly.
Like, honestly, there's not a single bad character I've met so far.
Yeah.
Like, if this was a regular Fire Emblem game, I'd have a hard time making it.
Yeah.
Fool.
I'm highly skeptical of that.
I'll tell you how it happened.
Pointless.
I'd rather you didn't.
It was a dark and stormy night.
How original.
You're right. Quite common in my line of work. But this time, I wasn't at sea. I'd stopped in a little port town in southern Armor, as I'd like to do those days. It was a good place to resupply, and let's just say, I had enough old friends with me to last me a couple of nights. I couldn't tell them that was the reason I stopped in, of course. So I said I was there to visit my sister. The problem was it's not the biggest port. I ran into each of them on their off night.
And so you told each one the other was your sister.
I do my best.
Righto, my friend. You've been there too?
Was that all?
No, this was entirely too predictable.
Ah, well, a man has his ways.
You have your ways forward, I have my own. And I don't imagine your ways served you so well with your two friends when your two friends got to talking.
Yeah, I try not to stop in that port anymore.
Your poor sister. She must wonder what's become of you all this time.
Calm down.
I don't even have one. God, that was good.
Fucking Monroe.
Monroe and Ford, like, just Ford himself.
Yes.
Okay, checking. Does Ford have one? He does not have one with... Oh, he has one with Garrick. Oh, God.
Oh boy.
That's
I'm
gonna
taking Garrick on that one.
Okay, and
I just need you to know.
taking Bianca on this.
Okay.
Because I know you like to be Monroe.
Yeah.
Monroe, it's nice to finally meet you.
Explain.
Why?
Good to see a familiar face. Nostalgic for home.
Familiar face. I haven't the slightest clue who you are.
Huh?
What? Lived in the same district for 10 years. I saw you around all the time.
Ugh.
Not pleasant to think I had stalkers in Sojourn, though perhaps unsurprising.
Not even.
Walker, you bought dyes from my parents' shop at least 100 times.
Ah, you're the Dryer's brat. I don't recall ever entering the shop myself.
Alright. Your servant bought from the shop 100 times. You mean to tell me you never even came in?
Naturally.
I can't imagine why I would want to.
Thanks. You know, I've heard quite a few stories about you.
Oh good, back to the saga bit. Funny, we've only just been speaking a moment, and it's already getting old.
Oh, God. Monroe's such an asshole. I love it.
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't stalking you. Half the nobles in Sojourn came through my parents' shop. I heard all sorts of things.
Well, then I'd imagine you'd have heard I don't endeavor to spend my time with commoners.
Ugh.
I have. I hope the rumors were overplayed in that regard.
Hardly. I stoked those rumors myself.
Why?
Was that all?
If you have to ask, you wouldn't understand. Might I be on my way, or will you follow me and watch from the shadows?
Definitely.
Fine. Be on your way. Guess I was wrong thinking you'd want to voice Valtira had to say about you.
Explain.
Choice. Tell me, now.
We're a long way from Sojourn. Maybe ask nicely and I'll tell you.
Ugh.
Uh,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Let me get a drink of water real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same actually.
Because, God, this is the only Monroe conversation I've done in my kiddie mode. And I loved it.
Alright.
Ready?
Yes, I am.
Alright. It was good to see you get on the boat. Though your faces are few and far between right now.
Explain.
What in the world are you doing with these people?
You heard that my father disappeared when I dropped off the map, I presume?
Of course. Where were you?
Captured by bandits, funnily enough. Irving and the others rescued us.
Us.
Ah, Sophia is the dearest friend I've ever had. So I'd appreciate you not telling her that. Her family took me in after my exile. Fed me, clothed me.
In peasant garb, I'm sure. I'd love to see what that looked like.
Sure you would, you By the way, we stuck with them. I have no place in Strozier. There are other reasons to stick around.
What happened in the wastes? Last I heard, your traveling companions wiped out both the Aramoran and Delian armies and killed the commander.
Keep your voice down. Sterling's little brother is on board. He had to watch him die and now has to carry the guilt that a whole kingdom thinks to kill him.
That's awful. From what I'd heard, Sterling was a good man.
Yes, so is his brother. Bro, I know you have no real purpose in Verra, so I won't pry. I think you should join us. I can't explain why unless you promise to stay with the group.
Naturally.
Alright, Valmyron. I've known you a long time, and I never known you to care for anything at all. You have my curiosity.
I love that conversation.
Yeah.
It's the one where he's the most respectful, although it's kind of the most respectful in kind of a douchey way.
Yeah.
Because it's like, only respectful because they share the same same status.
It's like Monroe is a bit like Lawrence if he was more of a dick to like the commoners in Three Houses.
Like yeah, exactly. If he was more of a dick to like Ignots and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Because we never get like a full-on super noble dick like that in Fire Emblem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, Ford
Oh boy.
and Garrick.
I'm taking Garrick.
I know you are. Had to burp there. There you are! Well, I finally get to shoot the breeze with someone who's not stomping around stone-faced all the time.
Actually do a pretty good stone face.
I'd like to see you try.
I've seen better.
Is that supposed to be it? You look like you need to see a cleric.
That might not be so far from the truth.
I wouldn't waste your time. I've never got my money's worth out of an appointment anyway.
Are you sure?
It's going to take more than a little healing magic to fix what's wrong with you.
Huh. Tell me about it. Now remind me, you're one of the kids from Brookstead, right?
More or less. Along with Irving, Merritt, and Eldon, we studied together at the academy.
What do you know? You were last there. Was Mirabelle still serving her pair at King's Cornucopia?
Mirabelle? I'm not sure I know her.
Huh. Maybe she finally made it out of there. I hope so. Poor girl.
Otherwise, yes, they were still serving pear made. I mean, it was delicious. I could hardly walk through the doors without ordering one.
You, my friend, are a man of refined taste.
That is like, oh, damn it. So I've been told. I was gonna say, let me screenshot that real fast, because I wanted to, that would have been an excellent reaction image.
Also, hey, Kieran, thank you for jumping in for just a little bit. Thanks for coming by.
Look, kid.
Come on. You and I both know you've never been told that.
You got me.
Don't outplay the founder of the game, kid.
Never should have tried.
They look like they could be related somewhat, no?
Yeah. Like, oh boy. Which of these am I taking?
I'll be Marin.
Okay.
Yeah. Iris just, even mask looks like kind of a sim.
Yeah, she's pretty. Oh, sorry. Am I in your way?
Nope, I actually thought I'd come by and say hello.
Oh, hello.
Have you been finding everything alright?
Definitely. You've got a really special group here, Marin.
You have a special group. Everyone brings their own background and talents. Our shared mission keeps focus.
Exactly.
Why do I still get sense something's...
Oh, I don't know. It's nothing new, really. I just wish I could be a little less of a liability around here.
Come on.
Iris, don't be ridiculous. What makes you think you're a liability?
I don't know.
I think it's easy to look back and feel like I brought on more trouble than it's worth. And sometimes I still catch myself making amateur mistakes in the middle of a fight.
Iris, you're human. We all are. Well, most of us. That's nothing to get yourself down about. I like how they I love the lines where they just call out that there's different races.
Yeah. I think if this were a more like traditional FE game, Iris would probably be like an Est.
She probably would. Although I've heard there's a character named Rose that might fit better.
Kinda.
Yeah. I can promise you this. Ever since you joined us, you made a huge impact. I was just talking to Vesta about you, actually.
Were you really?
Yeah, we're really glad you're here. If you do want to improve your skills, I won't discourage you. Maybe you can try making your strikes more slow and deliberate. Sometimes it's better to make sure your blows in instead of making...
That sounds right.
That makes sense. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Good. As for me, I want to get better at anticipating the needs of others before I present them. I think it'd be a lot more helpful if I can manage that.
Ah, gotcha.
I figured we'll share this road for a while. It'll be good to have someone keep me accountable. Ask me about it later and I'll make sure to do this. We can encourage each other.
I'm not sure.
All right. I'm not sure I'll get it. I'm not sure I'll be any good at that, but I'll try.
It'll be all right.
Sometimes that's all we can do. Right? Yeah, but yeah, I think Iris could be an S. She seems like she's kind of undertrained, but because of how Dark Deity works, and if this game had an S, it would not work out well.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it could work. It would just,
yeah,
you'd have to rejigger the system a little.
that or just have them have massively upgraded stats, you know?
Yeah.
Or you know, if the game allowed it to, I feel like this game should have had characters with already upgraded.
Yeah.
Like imagine having your S being...
Because I would also like give like the player like a rough idea of where to start if they don't really know what to invest in for them.
Yeah, like imagine if like there was an S with tier 3 weapons.
But like really low stats. That'd be cool.
Low stats, yeah, exactly. But all right, so Irving and Marin, I'll be Irving because I always take the main.
Yes. Irving, how are you feeling?
It'd be right to compare.
But you want to.
Let's just say I can still remember a time in my life when my whole body wasn't. But only very distant now.
I think I noticed a spell for that.
Don't worry.
Please, Marin, don't bother. I just need to rest.
Stubborn as always. How did it go? Your talk with your father?
As well as can be expected.
I'm sure it was devastated by the news.
Feeling Vesta may have softened the blow a bit. Yes, doubt that he
How did he react?
was strong, as I'm sure he was all trained to be. And his position is never far from loss. Still, I think this was deeply painful. Darling, he lost more than... I think he... Also, did you giggle when you said far from loss?
No.
Okay, I thought you did.
No.
Huh?
I don't know why I would. I'm sorry, Irving. I wasn't trying to bring all that up again.
Sterling.
Oh no. That's alright. I need to say this. My father felt he lost a piece of himself too. My brother died. At least he...
I think anyone whose life was even remotely intersected with his would say the same. I know I would.
I always considered you a trusted friend.
And I was always honored by that. Just as I was honored to be at his side in the end.
Still.
I know you did everything you could. I hope you don't blame me.
Don't worry, I don't. That's one of the first lessons you learn as a healer. The easy way or the hard way.
Perhaps the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, I will.
Alrighty. Two more combos I've got. Oh my god, I've got a lot. Gonna be here a bit.
That's fine, that's fine.
Then we'll still do one more map before we end, but I'll do the chapter 4 spawns off screen.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, it depends because I have fun with this. You know?
We could always do it at the beginning of the stream.
We could.
Yeah.
Hey, barmaid girl.
Who do you think you are? My name is Sia.
Relax.
I know. Like an easier way to get your attention quickly.
It worked. What do you want?
I've been wanting to ask you about Duskwater.
I don't think I ever mentioned Duskwater.
Yeah, I asked Bianca.
Aren't you clever?
Of course he did. What do you want to know?
Well,
Anything you're willing to tell me. I grew up with nothing at all. I was an orphan. And where the point and flip different, I may have starved in the desert.
Jeez, that's awful.
No punctuation. Just no.
Honestly, I feel like you know those like memes where it's like little like social media posts, but like with the characters' faces photoshopped next to them. I feel like that would be Sia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, but that isn't the point. I was sold this idea that our friends and death are different. That's what got me into fighting. See that there isn't really much difference between us. Black Abyss. Our two towns would be in the same kingdom if you just up 100 miles.
guess that's true. I don't know. I never thought much about Aramore. I was surprisingly busy with helping my parents run the inn.
What's it called?
The Doddering Bandit. Sort of dumb, but it stuck.
Check 1 for similarities. Inn names are ridiculous in Aramore too. Although I think it's like that everywhere.
How could it not be? No one wants to say it's some dreary place. Inns should be lively.
Fair point. Let's see, what can I ask about? I know this may seem strange to you, but I genuinely never learned positive.
Hate to say it, but it sounds like you barely learned much either way if what you were told was intending to spur you to violence.
Fair point again. Sorry to start this conversation this way. Set in my ways a long time now. It's my nature to love, not to fight. I don't know how I got all caught up.
I just love how they make Caius go, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I know, right? This seems like the most chill guy, despite his backstory.
Yeah. Something you see serving a town that knows its share of mercenaries. Fighting is an easy thing to get into. Easiest thing in the world, really. Getting out, that's hard.
He managed to stuff a lot of wisdom in a little barmaid.
Yeah, I've seen more heartbreak and ruin than I care to think about. Even now, you jump from fighting to fighting.
At least now there's a cause.
We think that now. Everyone fighting does. We all know whether there really was until it's too late.
Right.
you know, for how like upbeat and cheery like Sia tends to be, she has a like kind of a bleak outlook on the things. I think.
The thing is that like Sia is like one of those people that will say sardonic shit, will say it with a cheery ass tone.
Yeah.
Like you
yeah,
know,
sounds about right.
Will catch you off guard with what she's really saying because people pay attention to tones more than they pay attention to actual words. That's something that like
Yeah.
people that study that we pay more attention to like the personality than we actual.
Yeah. So anyway, Sarah.
Sarah. Durin Caius. Well, princess, I can't imagine you'd think much of my assertion.
I might not if I didn't share your rationale.
huh?
Oh, I thought you ordered the attack on Red Hill.
Surely not.
Of course not. Alaris may still be smoldering, but I'll be dead before I'd sanction that kind of destruction. Besides, Darius hardly lets anyone into his decision making these days. Not even his generals. Varric's rage seems to have spread over my uncle like a disease.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, it's true. But no, Caius. I don't hold your desertion against you, if it's even fair to call it that. I'd say it's the other soldiers who deserted when they abandoned their vows to protect the innocent. Aramor would be in a better state if the gods graced us with more women and men of conscience like yourself.
Well,
Thank you, Your Highness. If I'm being honest, that wasn't the reaction I expected.
I feel as though I should be offended. What kind of ruler would I be if I demanded unquestioning loyalty from those who sincerely believed I was in error?
A far more common rule than I might realize. Forgive me if I've caused a... Up here the stories, always thought the world of you, rest assured.
God, how embarrassing. I've gone intimidated you into flattery.
Hardly. Still, fighting by your side will take some getting used to. More in common than I previously thought.
Yes, we share a great deal indeed. I'm pleased to have one of my own with us. It makes me feel as though I'm still serving my duty somehow, even if our king would be happy to see us both in the cell.
Efforts champion the good of those far beyond the borders of your kingdom. Say that's going well beyond your duty.
I'd like to think so.
Righty. How many more do I've got? Okay, I've got one. That. Aaron's got one with Garrick. Garrick's got. Okay.
Don't worry on how much. Don't focus on how many more you've got. Just get through them all.
Get to them all. Okay, fine.
Good lord.
Okay.
Well, this is awkward.
uh-huh.
A bit, maybe.
Think we've ever met in battle before?
Not likely.
I can pretty much guarantee we haven't.
What now?
And how's that?
We're both still here.
Oh, right, because we had, you easily would have killed me, right?
I just love that line.
Yeah.
Because we're both still
It's
here.
like... It's like that one line of Tearing Saga. Looks like the bandits have reached the village. How do you know? Because it's still standing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tonka, what do you know of the...
that they have the biggest egos in Etland, apparently.
Allow me to expand your knowledge, okay?
Yeah, I know. Mostly Task Force King Darius has. That what you're going to say?
More or less.
Well,
You should also know they don't retreat. They either succeed in their missions or die trying. So if I was ever assigned to your battle group, one of us would not be standing here.
Huh?
That is certainly a bit of useful bit of intel about Aramor's more clandestine operations. Thanks for sharing, Caius.
Last. Really gonna pass that along?
Come on, Caius. I thought you'd play a little harder to get.
Well, yes. You didn't strike me as one for games.
Learned that lesson the hard way.
Indeed. Alright. Sia and Brooke. I'll take Brooke, you take Sia.
Okay. Whew. You don't mess around.
Catch your breath. You're not ready to learn how to fight to the brink of exhaustion. You need to learn the fundamental. You need to master the fundamental. Fight with your mind. That's good, but you need to master your instinct.
I like to be in control of my actions, thanks.
And you'll like to be dead. Sometimes the blade must be faster than the mind. Instinct is an incredibly powerful ally. It is also dangerous.
How so?
It's hard to describe. Just take this at face value. Be a better fighter if you learn to separate your... All of both is essential.
That's confusing, but I trust you.
Thank you.
Good. Sounds like we may be getting somewhere after all.
So when you come in, when you come at me from the left like that, it makes sense for me to twist and dodge back.
Correct.
But in the moment when we were sparring, my first instinct was to lean in, past the blow, and strike.
A dangerous move. That would have won you the fight and left you armed.
I see what you're saying with the danger. How do you learn to make these decisions so quickly?
There's a fine line between self-preservation. Fighting is about being dynamic.
Yes, that's all well and good. How do you learn to make these decisions so quickly?
I don't know, Sia. I don't have an answer. Hoping if we drill it into get enough experience, it'll come. That's how it happened for me.
Seems like a risky proposition to me.
Little value can be found in places don't risk.
When did you become the wordy philosopher?
You're the only one around to hear me.
Hey, that almost sounded like you consider us friends.
Right.
Alright.
And Garrick.
Garrick, I'm still a bit worried about Irving. You've spoken to him recently, haven't you?
I must have made an oath to let it stay without my pestering. So yes, we've spoken.
So that's honestly, that's like me.
I mean, that's me and you in a nutshell.
That's me and like everyone I talk to, pretty much.
Yeah, but especially like during the pandemic, me and you talked like daily and like recorded daily.
Yeah. Like I just ask fucking Ollie.
Yeah.
Him and I talk a lot.
Oh, Ollie's great. But anyway, and while I can't imagine what he's going through, I think I'm a lot less concerned than you are.
That doesn't mean you're right to be.
Oof.
Oh,
They
they
did that voice swap again. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's that glitch again.
I love it. I love it. Oof.
Maybe we should just like swap roles just to make this just to complete this.
Yes, do it.
Oof, cutting as your words are, they're probably true.
That's what gives them the. Actually, you know what would make this even better? Speak with Garrick in your Marin voice, and I'll do Marin in the Garrick voice.
Oh hell yes.
Yes.
Oh god. Well, regardless, given the circumstances, he seems to be doing all right.
That's good to hear. I just wish there was something we could do for him.
There always is, and I think we're doing it to the best of our admittedly deficient abilities.
I know, but it's so hard to know. On the one hand, I don't want to bother him to remind him he has lost too much. I also don't want him to think I don't care.
The difference between you and me is I don't mind annoying him. I'm just quite certain I've been doing that all my life.
You're really something.
Add me to that list of certain too.
Glad to have your vote of confidence.
Can you try to be serious for a moment?
Come on.
Are you sure you want that? I don't know you've ever seen what that looks like.
Garrick.
Fine. Look, it's better to err on the side of too much attention. If he needs space, he can tell us. Besides, he bears the loss of his brother, while at most we bear the loss of a friend.
Right.
Oh, we're back.
That's got to feel lonely enough without us adding to.
You know, Garrick, I think you actually gave some sound advice there.
We're back again.
Yeah. Well, don't get used to it.
I think I just might like serious Garrick.
It sounds like what you really like is setting yourself up for disappointment.
Oh god, that was fun.
Good lord.
That was just fun.
Alright.
Corvin and Bianca. Samara and Corvin. I'll let you do Corvin, I'll do Samara.
Okay. Ah, goodness, Samara, you startled me. Did you need something?
No.
Just taking a look. These your notes?
Certainly.
It would appear so.
Nice. Looks pretty extensive. Any luck locating our next find?
If you recall, I recently came into a divine spot of Lux, cloaking the fabled champion of Oasis. As a lust to warn so quickly.
Sorry, Corvin, I didn't mean it like Rima truly wasn't incredibly blind. I thought at best he might set us on the right path. To actually join us. I'm not sure I believed it was really him in the trial.
I'm sure of it.
Yes, the trial has certainly removed all doubt.
No, it's exciting to finally join you in your adventures. Reading about all your discoveries and exploits, bed chambers, bordering on torturous.
A wellspring of compliments today, are we?
You know what I mean. I just couldn't help but feel I was missing out on the excitement.
Yes, well, in that case, you joined me just in time. My exploits have been significantly more exciting as of late. Well, though I'm not sure I prefer them that way.
I'm following.
I do. I'm glad to be on.
How?
To be frank, it baffles me how anyone could grow tired of the royal palace.
You get tired of staring at the wall eventually, no matter what it's made.
If you say so.
Alright, and now Samara and Bianca.
Where do you want to take?
I'll take, Samara again. I'm alright.
Huh?
Do you mind if I sit down with you?
If you say so.
I suppose that's fine.
Do you always sit alone when you're feeling overwhelmed?
I can't help it.
Like for other people.
Have I ever told you about the sign I grew up in Kirch? Or grew in Kirch?
You've never spoken for longer than 5 seconds.
So, no. It's a beautiful place, really. People talk about Red Hill and its rolling hills, but they never mention Kirch. A little further out of the way, sure, but it just is beautiful, if not more. Anyway, my older brother and I would spend all day long just running around in the cornfields when we were younger.
Sounds nice. I never really had the chance to frolic as a child.
Well, you're a princess. I'm a commoner.
This makes no sense.
I wish people would stop using that word. There's no difference between a guy.
I frolicked, you learned. That's a difference, even if it's an unimportant one.
Don't see me differently?
How cute!
Of course not.
I see. Thank you for... This was all just a distraction.
Could be.
Depends on how you look at it, now doesn't it?
Right. Corvin has one with Sarah. I just had to check.
Yeah.
And I'll let you do Corvin again. Corvin.
Alright.
I'm glad we were able to track you down in a timely manner, Corvin. The tone of your letter. Things seemed quite urgent.
Come again?
Did they? Forgive me, that must have simply been my excitement bleeding through.
Oh, I see. Well, you're lighter on your feet since I saw you last. Have you been training?
Not exactly. I did have to improvise my way out a couple of scuffles since our last meeting.
Highwaymen?
I wouldn't afford them the compliment of that title. No, ruffians, more like it. Tossing my scrolls onto the road, rummaging around for something of value. Any one of those texts could have sold for more gold than they ever hoped to find if they'd have been able to read them.
Sorry to hear that. It must have been traumatic. Is there any risk of them discovering the document's worth and coming back for more?
Oh no, dear Sarah. Not a chance. I make quite certain of that.
Well played.
I'm impressed. Sounds like you've made a real rogue of yourself.
Yes, well, chasing down artist inquiries has me spending more time in the field than I'm accustomed to. I'm certainly grateful I won't be chasing down our remaining leads alone.
Surely not.
Oh, that you won't. Better or for worse. You're here to stay now.
I'm sure of it.
For better, I expect.
Right, and Sophia and Sloane.
And this should be the last of them that we
Yeah.
have to do right now.
And I'll take a Sloane, you take Sophia.
Okay.
Timing, Sophia. You could really work on your timing.
What? Is this about what I said in the boat?
I wish it were only about that.
Look, all I'm saying is, everywhere we go, people think we showed up just in time to solve their problems. For free, too. How's that work? It's like we got a big signs around our head necks that say free help.
Fairness, I'd like to think that we look somewhat formidable.
Shouldn't that scare people?
The wrong people.
Ta-da!
It doesn't seem to work that way. Maybe I'm just too cute.
I mean, she's right.
Yeah.
Especially with that ferret. I wouldn't be too sure. Perhaps it's a ferret. Have you thought about ditching it? I saw a nice patch of wood not too far.
Sloane! Ugh, you're terrible. You didn't hear that, did you, Butter? No, you didn't. You don't speak. No, you don't speak mean.
You're so predictable at her.
At least I'm consistent and nice to harmless little animals.
Way of looking at it. I'm not so sure any of your enemies call Butter harmless.
Well, then you better not become one.
That's cute.
Shaky in my boot.
You're not wearing boots.
No.
Sophia, technically I'm not.
How do you get around in those things anyway?
Very carefully. Gracefully too, I hope.
Yeah, keep open.
Okay, I've got...
Oh, okay, no, we got one more.
I'll let you do, Sloane for this.
Okay. Funny, I've been waiting for an apology, and yet here we stand. No one apologizing. Strange.
Very cute.
I don't mind you being rude, or even comparing me to people I've never met that I'm sure you have a low opinion of. I do mind you waltzing around thinking you know me. You don't.
Fine.
Prove it then. Prove I don't know you.
How do you suggest I go about doing that?
Give up on trying to get all your money and power back. You don't need it to be happy.
That's cute.
Brooke, do you realize how silly that sounds coming from someone who kills people to acquire money and power?
I do realize that, actually. That's the fun thing about all this. I don't need to be a hypocrite to be right. I don't need to not be a hypocrite to be right.
You are simply impossible. You wouldn't understand what it's like to have everything all your life, then have it taken away.
No.
Nope, I wouldn't. What I do understand is that I've seen countless heirs and heiresses dedicate their lives just to getting back to where they were as a kid. It's sickening to me. I think you can be better than that.
Oh, so now you're my biggest supporter? Pick a side, woman.
How long is it going to take for you to understand that there are no sides? I don't need fight.
Excuse me if I don't believe that your motives are so pristine.
You're excused. Alrighty.
And then that'll about do it.
And I'm going to, not saving slot 3,
Oh.
let's advance on to chapter 14, cause goddamn.
Well, one of my favorite units joins this map.
Is it, Faust?
No.
Okay,
You'll
then.
see who it is. You'll see who it is.
Shellabods, Irving meets his father, Alistair. A council meeting is called. We come to discuss how to handle the current danger. Among them is Maeve, a half-elven inquisitor from the Mystic Council of the Expanse. She is joined by Thalanael, of the Exile, reclusive Sun Elves from the far north. Maeve has been tasked with joining the expedition by the Council, and as her warden, Thalanael must join as well. They seek the trial of the soul, must head toward the towering weld, find that which. Though they sought to avoid the wandering Sylvan tribes in the Weld, find no such luck.
Alright.
Okay. How are you feeling about this, Brooke? It seems too quiet for me.
Pretty sure we want it to be quiet, Caius.
Hold on.
There's a stream and plenty of foraging. You should be hearing animals.
This forest is... Oh.
Forest has been loud for our entire trip. Life. Now I can't hear a thing.
If Helena can't hear anything, I think you're right to worry. What was that Maeve said about the Sylvans yesterday?
Don't hear them until they want you to. Baron, watch out!
It is sacred ground.
What are you doing in these sacred woods?
We are simply passing through.
Trespasser!
There is no simply passing through our gods. You are desecrating their memory.
You can't be serious.
Hold on, the maps place your consecrated lands a week's journey west. How are we standing on it now?
They take the remains with consecrated land is simply where they are.
Great, go ahead and make it so easy for us to avoid offending your sensibilities. Let me guess, the punishment for...
What?
The punishment for such crimes is death.
Clumsy foreigners. They already raised the alarm, making my task here an impossibility. We need to run, now.
Black Abyss, who are you?
Infuriating.
My name is Ren. There will be a little import if we find ourselves storming from the trees as warning for future trespassers. That clearly doesn't seem very efficient with how much they move around.
Not now, Brooke. Ren, how do we get out of here?
The only clear path away is north, through the shallows. If we ran south, they would pick us off one by one.
North it is. Everyone, get going, and fast.
And here we have the fifth and final rogue, and please, for the love of God, make him a thief. I'm
That's what I
begging
was
you.
gonna do.
Thank you.
Because I was either gonna be thief or stalker for silencer.
Please, thief. Please, thief.
Okay,
Thank you.
fine.
Because Ren has a personal skill where basically, like, yeah, you know how higher mastery gives you, like, more of, like, an advantage? Or more of a damage boost when you have an advantage?
Yes.
Ren's personal skill mixes that he gets an even bigger advantage than he otherwise would.
Okay,
And
pretty cool.
And then Thief also has a skill that does that, but for speed.
Alrighty.
So basically, Ren is going to annihilate everyone who he has advantage on.
Good to know.
Bren is like legit pretty damn good.
Okay. For some reason I thought that Faust was gonna be our 5th seed.
Nope. He's going to be our 5th healer as look what happened.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, game, load. Load.
This feels familiar.
Load! For the love of fuck, load!
Okay, calm. Alright, so this map, we need to have someone escape within 25 turns.
Okay, just any escape?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
The escape point is up on the top right.
oh,
Or top left, rather.
alrighty. Real quick, I'm just choosing my party.
Yeah.
Bias. Bringing Benji just cuz.
Benji, I would suggest people with high movement, honestly.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's all to you, of course, but it's like
I get where you're coming from.
like Vesta and is it Caius? Is that your witch hunter?
Yes, Caius is my...
Okay. He wouldn't be a terrible idea either. Granted, Caius just isn't a terrible idea in general, but hey.
Yeah, so... Caius, I'm gonna bring Derek along.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring, just because I like to have more... Mara.
Bring quite possibly the best healer in the game.
Yup.
God, the grid makes this look so weird.
You want me to turn off the grid?
No, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, you can if you want, but I won't make you. So those little blue spaces over there are is a chest.
Oh, those are chests?
It's a chest. You can open it from any of those sides.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do like this, Okay, so...
It's all way the hell up there. Yeah, right there. That's the escape point.
River?
Yeah. So yeah, so you have a couple ways you have a couple ways you can go about this. You can either take like the long winding routes through the forest, or you can just basically crawl up the river.
Okay. I'm gonna save and see how this attempt goes.
Okay.
Sylvans have been alerted to the party's presence. Escape through the river to the north. Real quick, I'm just gonna send red there.
Alright.
Holy water.
Holy water. That's just a regular old healing item.
Right?
God, Drifter Mave looks so fucking weird. What the hell?
Yeah, I see that. And... die. But not quite.
Yeah, that's... yeah. Yeah.
You'll die as you lived.
I like Maeve's voice.
Maeve's voice is pretty good. Also, it's been forever since I've seen a barbarian.
Yeah. Who did you promote, or have you promoted someone to a barbarian?
I have not.
Okay. Why don't I make a suggestion and do that for Fenton?
I probably will, because he's my last armor knight that I haven't gotten yet.
Okay. What I usually do with Fenton is I promote him to a barbarian, get him 2 levels, and promote him to champion for that gives him +2 push range.
That's fair.
So even if he doesn't prove very useful as a combat, he can still be useful for just for sub utility.
That's fair enough. Also, I like Strider Sia a lot.
Awaiting orders.
Or Strider
Sophia. I fucking wish fucking wish Sia could become a Strider.
You know, I mean, I cannot wait to do a randomized run.
I still haven't tried that. I should do that.
I mean, having a built-in randomizer sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Can do.
I misclicked. Have to start fucking me.
So the game's like more or less blind from here on out, is it not for you?
Yes, it is. Straight up blonde.
All right.
Oh, I can't walk on these tiles, can
No, you can't.
I? Alrighty then. Water we go.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Into the water we
Onward.
go.
And you'll learn pretty fast that the water really kind of hampers your movement.
Yeah, I see that.
My shield is yours.
Go,
Draw near to the light.
go, Ren. You know what's in these? Do you know what's in these chests?
Nothing important if you don't want to bother with them.
Okay, cool. That looks badass.
Oh yeah, that's a berserker.
Nice. Benji, there.
I just love the voice that Benji's voice actor is also named Benji.
Yeah, and this is Benji's
My
only
turn.
role.
Let's get going.
It feels perfect for the character.
Yeah.
That's like,
Oh, all right.
oh, he's only been voiced by someone named Benji.
Yes.
And this voice actor for Benji has only voiced Benji.
Yes.
It just fits the absolute himbo energy that he has.
So also, the more fun facts about Dark Deity voice actors. Sloan is voiced by Kira Buckland.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it does not sound like her at all.
Kira Buckland's good, and I'm still hoping that she's Jolene for the Stone Ocean anime adaptation.
Yeah.
Or for the Stone Ocean dub. Okay. Stab the bitch
You
with a
won't be
shiv.
missed.
This is prison rules, fucker.
Bye-bye!
Prison rules, motherfucker, you. Oh, my god, Thalanel.
Yeah. Welcome to the Thailand experience.
Look at that legless ass bitch.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Actually move him, for fuck's sake.
Why do you do this with a fucking mouse? Ugh. Like at this point, at this point, I'm almost just. At this point, I'm almost just.
Okay, let me actually, you know, I'm gonna try it with the. Oh, let me just turn on the DS4 window. I can do controller support.
All right. It's so much better, honestly.
Second iteration. Okay, I don't know how to.
I think you just have to like press a button on the controller and it'll like take over by default.
Oh, it did. Yes.
Yeah, see? This is so much better, I promise. What do you...
Oh, it's not. It's not showing the weapons.
Oh, go into the battle forecast. So like press attack and then like select the enemy.
Okay.
There we go.
Now we. There we go.
There you go. There you go. Bonk. Bonk.
Okay, this feels much better with a controller.
Told you.
Please clap.
Please clap. Love that quote so much. Okay, yeah, this feels much better. Shit.
Yeah.
Like sweet 40 shit.
My shield is yours.
Another voice actor fun fact about this game is that the girl that voices Larce in Fire Emblem Heroes also voices Sophia.
I'm not surprised. I remember there being a lot of flack for the voice actors of this game.
Really?
Not because of the voice actors themselves, but because they weren't getting paid as much as they would have rented a gig.
Oh.
Just like
I mean,
Yours.
like this. This isn't like a large scale project. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. That's something a lot of people forget, is that this is not a large scale project.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the voice actors go in knowing that.
Yes. Oh, exactly. Kind of tempted to make a round, but we don't have that many turns.
You got plenty of time. Don't worry. Just make sure you're constant. You're just make sure you
Very well.
keep moving, and you'll get it.
Oof. I like how he's bonus movement on water even with a horn.
Yes. Actually, I think it's because of I think it's because of the horse that does that.
I know, it'd be funny if the horse like just made him unable to walk on water.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. Okay. Drop. Bitch. This might have been my most terrible idea I've ever had. But whatever. Okay, strength. Ouch. Okay.
It's unfortunate, but we can make do.
Yeah. We'll work with it.
I would suggest taking out that bowman. Preferably not with someone who can counter, or who you can counter.
Okay.
You should just have to press A. There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Sorry, I'm used to how it is on the piece on like regular controllers, where before you click on them, it shows you the forecast.
Yeah. It just it'll automatically pick it'll automatically pick a target, and if it's on the target way, you just like press like somewhere on the D-pad to choose another.
Okay, now
Yeah.
Mystic Volley, because why the hell not?
It's all falling into place.
Job.
You know what's funny about the freaking Sloan and Sophia's support, where like Sophia says she's not wearing any boots. I think she actually was in her original design.
Oh yeah. The original like
Gorgeous.
super
Is it
like
telling
horny
you?
design.
Yes.
That design was just
So it shall
great to
be.
see. Eric. Yeah, Thalanel.
I think yeah, the Thailand was really fucking good.
Anyway, what you gonna say?
I think I do actually prefer like her current design now, because I feel like it better fits like her femme fatale but with class kind of vibe.
Yeah,
If you insist.
it does, honestly.
It's like Sonia's design.
Yeah, because that's something that you can do sexy, but you can also do like femme fatale, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet bitch.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Another reason why it's
Oh,
not generally
mother
good
of
at
fucking.
Yeah. This map does not want you to stick around.
Quickly and quietly.
Yeah. Hey,
It's okay. It's okay. The reinforcements are the least of your worries.
I like how that guy missed the first bitch slap, but then got slapped by the second bitch slap.
Not bad, not bad.
15 magic, dear lord. Okay.
I mean, she's an adept. You expect.
Well, yeah, but I expect her to have at least decent magic, as all the other adepts do.
Yeah, but
Like, that's kind of the whole thing. Adepts are supposed to be good on both fronts.
trying to do. How do you do enemy range?
Oh, it says it on the screen there.
Oh.
That's the Switch Pro controller, right? It's the top right of like the buttons in the center. Oh, no. Or it's the top left. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm on a PS4 control.
Oh. Really? Like that's weird to use it. It's using the Switch Pro controller buttons for some reason.
Yeah, I see that. I think it's because they want to get onto the Switch sometime. Imagine if this game got on Switch.
This would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Kill that bitch.
Nice move.
Actually. Right there.
My shield is yours.
And heal up.
Looking good.
Guys, let's see what it gets.
Effort
Nice.
duly rewarded.
Tanky as all hell.
Yup.
The hunt is on.
I know you said stats don't matter that much, but
I mean, there are some cases where it's like one stat in particular is just so high on the like unit that's like it does kind of sort of. I would argue that even then it doesn't really matter, but that's just because like it doesn't matter in the sense that you can always count on it to be really high.
All right.
I would suggest, yeah, doing that with Kai's. Just keep trying to move everyone up, you'll be alright.
I just wanted to give some save.
40 crit, good lord.
Yeah, axes have good crit.
Well, that's also just Drifter's, like, personal skills.
Yeah.
I wish crits were more impactful, because, like...
I mean, it's nice that they're not the end-all be-all that they're usually.
I mean, yeah, but it's like... I don't know.
Good old Piercer.
Classes like Drifter and Raider and all that, or Raider.
Alright.
I guess Raider, but also, like... Units like Brook in general would just be so much better if, like, crits did more than double damage.
Yeah. In Blood and in Thelanet.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was his personal skill coming into play, I think.
Yeah, that is a personal.
So apparently he just dodges the attacks at that point.
Can't take over 30.
That's weird. I thought it just decreased the damage down to like what it would be 30. What is
No, it's straight up.
apparently he just straight up dodges the attack.
Which is
Well-
pretty baller.
Well, damn. All right. So yeah, they landed good. Listen to the day, kiddos. Use Thaylano.
Yep. When in doubt, just use this guy.
Yes. that basically sums up like Thaylano, Monroe, and Ren, and also Alexa later. When in doubt, just use them.
My turn.
Yeah.
How can I assist?
And
All right.
I guess also Bianca too. She's pretty good too.
yeah, Bianca. A lot of the units are pretty good.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that is something I like. That is something I like about this game. Even the worst units are just like they're just kind of okay.
yeah. Corvin.
Very well.
One. Damage. Bad. Oh, he's got. What does the S and the E mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's something even you haven't figured out.
Yeah.
Alright. Kill this bitch.
Oh, my hero.
Benji's always ready.
Benji's
It's on.
I'm
good
here.
fodder. When in doubt, just fodder Benji.
That's about the only way you're gonna make him useful.
Strider versus Strider. Let's see.
She kicks his ass, as you can see.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Then maybe not. know what? This looks... Especially if he does that. Welcome to another episode of the Felonel Experience.
Thought you'd never ask.
God damn.
Now, if only May were that useful.
Yeah.
I have no idea what May would be best as, because her personal skills that she gains like a small boost to her evasion for every enemy that she kills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
can
good.
work
problem.
this.
Only problem is I have no idea what class would benefit from that the most. Because Archer and Witch Hunter, you're going to be attacking from range, which means you would probably be out of enemy range altogether. And even Strider, I feel wouldn't really be the best for that, because Strider,
All yours.
I don't know. Strider's weird. Go on, be a man, Hogan.
My god, that guy... And just bonk.
Good old Vesta. Vesta's a bit of a funny case, because she's the Yuna that just kind of stayed with me get all the way to the end game, because I just want another healer.
Yeah, that's fair.
So the Vesta and Faust, those were my two healers.
Benji.
Oof, oof.
And now...
Oh,
okay. I don't need to care about those.
Really?
So,
just Benji lay it down and distract him, and just keep moving up, I say.
yep, that's the plan.
Because it's Dark Deity, you can actually do that.
Yeah,
It's a Christmas miracle.
nice. There. And no, not right there. Is worth. Oh,
Not quite enough.
but it's good enough for Brooke probably.
Endless.
Yeah, because Brooke is close to a level. My
I
God,
feel stronger? Do I look stronger?
that's good. You know what? Brooke kill. That skill's just. What is the point of cruel efficiency?
Sharp skills. Full
I don't know.
praise.
Is that her personal skill, Brooks?
Okay.
Because I swear,
No, it's not.
no, it was what is it then?
You don't need
Guaranteed
to
hit it. Okay.
Okay, so the whole thing is just. Oh,
Yeah. I don't really find that all too useful, because usually enemies aren't going to survive long enough, but to get to below 20% HP.
yeah. Risk it for the biscuit.
Bonk. I love the sound effect.
Now that sound effect's just kind of hilarious. I go for a higher damage or higher crit.
Higher damage.
That's fair.
And finish him off with Brooke.
Brooke's already moved.
Or no, she hasn't. Or it's slow. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
Good lord. Actually, no. Give the kill to Ren. See, watch Ren in action.
Now base lard.
He doesn't look all that strong, but keep in mind he doesn't have any upgrades.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's already dealing 17 damage with base weaponry.
Yeah.
There.
That's the power of his personal skill combined with Thieves thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All things considered.
And then if you brought him the Trickster, he'll be able to do that with 1-2 range as well.
Am I needed?
What does Phase do again?
Phase will move It's like reposition in 3 houses.
This will be quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, wrong misunderstanding there,
I'm
but
here.
never. Still.
Yeah, but phase will basically
This
just
is
like
not
pull
your
the
end.
unit over to like the opposite space from like where the phase from. Another reason why Magician is such a useful class, because it increases the range at which you can phase people.
Yeah. Dave, do there.
Can do.
It feels really weird because like you can actually phase like someone who's like with +1 phase range, you can actually phase someone who's like diagonal like from you and like and basically like phase them up to like the for example from like your bottom right to your top left.
Yeah.
It's a very useful skill.
Benji? Come on, my dude. Okay, I've at least got a healing item I can use on him.
He has to survive. I'm gonna see it.
Got this.
Okay, 5. Whatever, though.
Nope.
Legends.
Yeah, dexterity reduced by.
You made the poor man lose a finger. How could you do that?
Yeah.
So, some of those like death quests, some of those like death scenarios are actually kind of gruesome.
Yeah, they are.
There's one of them where it's I forget exactly what triggers it. I forget exactly what the stat penalty is, but it's called Fear of Fire, which like I just feel bad whenever that happens.
I mean, that happens when an Arcanist kills you with a fire spell.
Yeah, just I forget what the penalty is though. I think it's like -4 fortitude or something.
Yeah, it's -4 fortitude.
As you can.
Nail, right there.
It's weird how like the mental injuries hurt more just to watch than the physical ones.
Eric, armor,
Sorry in
or
advance.
kill, whatever.
Proudly
Nice.
meeting expectations.
Can
Strength
do.
and speed's always good to get.
This is not your end.
Level up,
Awaiting orders.
up because I can.
Oh, you run him
shield
Lincoln.
is
Interesting.
yours.
Rally to me.
All the healers. And all the healers.
I guess.
Interesting.
Forward.
Yeah.
Get sidetracked. Keep
Exactly.
moving
Keep moving forward.
like Meet the Robinson. Keep moving forward.
The hunt is on.
Yes.
And I love that movie.
Remember Finding Nemo's advice. Just keep swimming. I've not seen that movie in forever. Good lord.
But it's, I mean, there's just a lot to remember from Finding Nemo. Also, this is the lowest crit I've seen on enemies in forever.
Yeah. Did you ever see Finding Dory?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was cute.
That that about sums up my thoughts too.
I mean, it's just a cute, fun movie. Not every, like, that's another that's the thing I have, like, I'm gonna get movie critic here.
All falling into place.
Okay.
Like, you know, I love, like, you know, people, I liked Inside Out, but it wasn't the end-all be-all that people made it out.
Back in the fight.
Especially because of how people treated the movie that came out
Thought you'd never ask.
immediately after that was actually okay, but because it wasn't, like, but because it wasn't, like, attracting the Tumblr crowd, people bashed the shit out of it.
It wasn't like it wasn't like because like Inside Out was, I remember, was trying to be like super profound and like all that. And,
Yeah,
like,
while The Lost Dinosaur, the movie that came after it, was just a
Yeah.
fun movie.
yeah. Not every single movie has to be like super like profound, driving some like on some like profound message.
If you try to make everything profound, you get Spike fucking Jonze's shitty ass Where the Wild Things Are movie.
Yeah.
And you can suck my balls if you try to tell me that's a good movie.
That sounds familiar. I don't know if I've ever seen that though.
Did you ever read the book Where the Wild Things Are?
I don't know.
By Marie Sendak. That's one of my favorite kids' books. Because pretty much what it's about is a kid, his imagination, Like, he gets punished for being a rowdy little bastard.
Right.
Kid.
Right.
So he goes to his room without supper. And, so in his imagination, he decides to go where the wild things are. Which is the land of, like, fun and people being wild. So he gets... So that whole book is about him just getting his energy out of... his kid energy out. And then at the end of the book, the mom brings him supper. Anyway. Because...
Awaiting orders.
Because while he was playing around, it's still the mom, you know?
Yeah.
In the book, or in the movie, wanna know what they make the story about?
Oh boy.
On the move.
No, it was a live action movie, right?
Yes, it was.
So it's probably something really fucking dark.
Yes! You're right. It's about depression. It's about the sun collapsing on us.
With every shot,
Good lord.
progress.
Pretty much, it's like, you know those like Tumblr posts where people, like, will make everything, like, 20 times more darker than it actually fucking...
Yeah.
And you just feel like calling them a pretentious fucking cunt.
Yeah.
That's Spike Jones is where the wild things are.
Good lord.
This will do.
Sorry, I just have a hatred.
Uh,
I have a hatred for that movie that...
anyway, you wanna know what's funny? People will see a movie like Deadpool, which is very much just like very not at all trying to be like super serious, just like having fun with it, and like they give that a pass.
Yes. I mean, Deadpool is one of my favorite...
By the way, look at that accuracy.
Yeah, I saw that one accuracy. That's Ren for you.
Yep, that'd be Ren.
I love it.
Anyway, what were we saying?
This
Do you
should be
remember?
fun.
I remember now, but...
Okay.
Yeah, Deadpool's one of my favorite movies.
Thought you'd never
Yeah,
ask.
Deadpool is so good.
I've actually seen that movie about, like, 6 times.
Same, actually, I think.
It and Guardians of the Galaxy are 2 of my favorite movies of all time from that decade.
I just don't watch a whole lot of movies in general nowadays, honestly.
I mean,
The only
that's...
reason, like, to be honest, like, the only reason I watched Deadpool is because my dad brought it home, like, from the store one day. He's like, hey, let's watch it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, one of my favorite... I'm a superhero fan. You know this.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Kick-Ass.
How
That
can I
one-
assist?
That's psychotic adventure.
God. Okay. Fun fact: be glad they never properly adapted the second comic.
Am I
Oh
needed?
god. Does it
Because-
suck?
No, the second comic is really good. The problem is it's dark as fuck. But then again,
Oh.
so was the original Kick-Ass comic.
Okay.
If you insist.
I'm kind of sad that the Spider-Man movies didn't take the direction of like comics Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because fucking comic Spider-Man is so
Short
fucking,
skills,
he's a fucking
full
gem.
pockets.
He is, like...
All right.
I mean, I'm ready to see where the MCU takes Tom Holland.
My
Yeah.
turn.
So a question related to that. What are your thoughts on Tobey Maguire?
Oh, I loved him as a...
The hunt is on.
Like, just straight up. He was one of
Yeah.
my favorites.
Well, I will say like, oh god, what was the guy's name that played like Spider-Man in between Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. I feel like I always felt like Tobey Maguire was like a good Peter Parker, but not a particularly good Spider-Man, whereas Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man, but not a particularly good Peter Parker, whereas Tom Holland is kind of like hitting a good balance between the two.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
This is not your end.
Right. 4 HP.
By your grace.
Oh, good
Thank
stuff right there. Basically, bulk and defensive stuff. Good.
Yep, that sounds like Lincoln.
Yep. Eric. Eric just kills.
Would hate to be you right now.
Especially with that 66
That he does.
fucking
That he
damage.
does.
Like, Garrick, you don't need to show off. You're good. You know this. appreciate the showing off, but Caius,
Hell, Garrick isn't really even the kind of guy to show off, like, as a character either.
yeah. But that's because Archer's such a broken class.
Archer is so good in this game.
Yeah, it is, like, straight up.
Like if they could attack and counter from one range, would basically just have like Echo's archers at this point.
I mean, Echo's Archer's at least balanced out by having a low skill.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter most of the time, honestly.
I mean, fair, but still.
It's easier
fatal.
to hold still.
Nice.
Oh, not bad.
Fatal critical for 600 damage.
Holy shit.
The highest I've seen her go is 690.
Oh, okay, so we can go higher than that then.
Yes.
Oh, all
Okay.
right.
I was about to say, that seems a little too clean for it to not be like the HP cap.
That was. I've seen it go up to 690. I feel like the HP cap is like 900 or something.
Yeah.
I'm guessing bosses later on go to like 100,000 or something.
Oh, just you fucking wait.
Undeniably
So
skilled.
I love that I've been managing to just kill with these sub 50.
Effort duly rewarded.
Especially with her low as fuck skill.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Am I needed?
But ooh,
I was gonna say something before all that, but I forgot what it was.
got distracted talking about movies.
Well, no, I don't know.
Oh wait, we were talking about Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I basically, like, set my piece on that, though.
Yeah.
But effective.
So, here's another question related to that. What is your opinion on, Spider-Man as a sort of an anti-hero?
Whenever you need me.
Do you think that term fits him?
No, he's a hero straight.
Yeah? Okay.
Whoever says anti-hero doesn't know the meaning of it. They just want to make it sound cool.
Well, okay, here's the thing about that. I like to be honest, like, okay, this is like the part of the stream where I go on my rants. I fucking hate the term anti-hero. Because like it's such a vague term that doesn't because like first of all, what is like, because like the general like
I'd be honored.
term, like general what is it? General definition people give is that it's a protagonist with like unheroic traits, but like what the fuck's an unheroic trait? That depends heavily on like cultures and like even just like what the current standards of today are.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things about the whole hero anti-hero thing that I just don't like at all. That like, yeah, you could like an anti-hero for some could be a hero for others. Like,
Yeah. Like for example, like the reason why I mentioned like the whole like Spider-Man as an anti-hero thing is because he would fit into like sort of the classical anti-hero archetype. Because like back in like especially back in like Greek mythology and all that, right? Heroes were just people who like were strong. It didn't matter if they were particularly like nice or particularly like evil or whatever else. If they were strong, they were a hero. And it was the characters who were like kind of weaker, but like they relied more on like their wisdom and like their more underhanded tactics that were considered anti-heroes.
yeah,
And Spider-Man is like more of a thinker than he is like a fighter, I guess.
okay, I see where you're coming from with that, but
This
yeah,
should be
Yeah.
fun.
that's actually an interesting thing. Is that like, I would love to go to like other cultures where comics are big and such,
Yeah.
and see their thoughts on people like Spider-Man, like what they consider heroes today.
And another thing about Spider-Man is like a lot of his his big
From ember to
obstacles are
flame.
like sort of like mental
Yeah.
like mental ones rather than like the actual like physical threats.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man kind of like deals with a lot of like issues with like self-esteem and self-doubt and all that.
Yeah, exactly. 11 turns left. Plenty of time. Alright, just taking a
There you
count
go.
of the current turn count.
That's okay.
But yeah,
In
honestly,
position.
that's actually a pretty interesting block of thing out.
Yeah. And also like freaking like nice. the Punisher is sort of like the like the archetypical anti-hero, right?
Yes.
But it's like I don't know. Like the Punisher to me is more of like just like a villain antagonist than an actual anti-hero.
He's a
Because, like-
vigilante. There's a difference between anti-hero, vigilante, and even hero.
I mean, even Vigilante makes it sound like he's doing it for like a good cause. He's just out for revenge, though, isn't he?
That was the original intent of the Punisher. Modern Punisher is now to clean the streets of the... He does it, like, in the back of his mind, it's still about revenge, but at the same time, also, like, he doesn't get, like, he's already killed the mobsters that he put it on his family.
Okay.
He now just does his stuff to make sure that mobsters aren't around at all.
Okay.
So that's why he's considered more vigilante than anti-hero.
Okay.
What makes an anti-hero an anti-hero is, like, again, like, doing something that's, like, that if they consider themselves a hero, but they're doing things that aren't really considered by the culture heroic.
Yeah.
So, like, Venom. Venom's an anti-hero now.
Yeah.
One of,
Venom's another, like, well, sorry, go ahead before I go on this tangent.
actually, go on a tangent for, then talk about
This is not your
Magneto.
end.
Oh, okay. Venom is, like, another really cool,
I
like,
can work with this.
character in Spider-Man.
He really is, although they've oversaturated the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when when you're popular. That was the reason he became an anti-hero, really because he was popular enough.
Yeah.
One of the most interesting things to think about is cultures change.
Now, the might of Threlisar.
Yeah, 4 damage crit.
4 damage crit, even though it said 7 damage right there.
That's weird. Okay. Anyway, what were we gonna say?
But like, it's interesting to see how, villains that change with, like, that change to being anti-heroes because of how the culture changed. Magneto.
Thought you'd never ask.
Magneto's more so just like a tragic hero now, isn't he?
Yes, because as the years go on, it's almost impossible to say that he's completely wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why in general I find like the terms protagonist and antagonist be more useful writing terms than just hero villain.
Yeah, but antagonist and protagonist, you can have a villainous and protagonist.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the protagonist is the person who follow we follow their perspective through the story. It doesn't like they can still be good or evil. It's just like if we follow their perspective, then like they're the protagonist.
Yeah.
Like my favorite example of this would be like in Death Note.
Light.
Light.
I was about to say, I knew you were gonna bring up Light.
Yeah. And another example I can think of is Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth in the Ace Attorney games. Because like in this situation, Phoenix will be the protagonist with Edgeworth being the antagonist, but like it would take a serious like I don't think anyone would try to argue that either of them are like more heroic than the other.
No, exactly. I've not even played much Phoenix Wright, but I know their dynamic.
Yeah.
I know their dynamic well enough.
Let's get going.
It's one of like the biggest moments in the series, and so like it's kind of hard for like even onlookers to not really know.
Yeah. You know, speaking of another thing, when I like get the money for, I'm gonna buy Great Ace Attorney.
Good. It just they're both the games are so good.
Because my other streaming friends, they've been playing the shit out of those
The
games.
hunt is on.
Do you plan on streaming Great Ace Attorney?
No, but I'm gonna
Aw.
play it myself because it doesn't really fit my channel.
I guess.
And also, I've already got a long list of stuff I'm streaming anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe
you could do like a regular old LP then.
I could, yeah.
Like I won't make it. Just like
Wrong place, wrong
It all
time.
depends.
I won't lie. I want to see it. I want to be there with you to see your reactions and stuff.
I mean, if I decide to do a Let's Play of it, I might actually invite you to co-host with me.
Good.
I won't let you, backseat.
Well, of course.
Yeah, please let me figure out the cases all on my own.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The thing
of course.
I've noticed with my friends playing the games is that a lot of the times the killer or like the culprit is revealed.
right away.
But you've got to figure out how they did it.
I won't
Yeah.
let you fall.
That's usually the thing for like the first
Quickly
cases.
and quietly.
Oh, I was talking about they're on case 4 now.
Oh,
Great Ace Attorney.
huh.
That's like, oh, we already know. Like, it's already obvious. We just gotta figure out the how and why.
Is it though? Especially for case 4 of the first game. Is it though?
Wish I could do that.
Yeah. And when they do twists like that, that's pretty nice too.
Yeah. That's usually what they do for like the first cases of the main games, where it's like they just show you the killer outright. So it's like, okay, I know who I'm tailing here. I just need to figure out how they did it.
Yeah.
They also do like a really like funny thing with like a really cool thing in case 2 of Dual Destinies with that, because they show you the killer outright in that case too, but like the way that like the mystery is set up, like the more you learn about the case, it's like it becomes harder and harder to figure out like how he fits into all this. But then you figure out like the big twist, it's like, okay, yeah, suddenly everything makes sense now.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Stuff like that is pretty awesome.
Yeah. People always like bash Yamazaki, who is the guy like like Shu Takumi was the guy who originally wrote the Ace Attorney trilogy. And like people give like Yamazaki, the new guy, a lot of crap because like people say they can't really match the storytelling prowess of Takumi.
Not bad.
But I would argue I think it's actually I prefer Yamazaki's stories just because he takes like the tropes that like Takumi set up in the trilogy and just sort of uses that against you to create like some like really mind-blowing plot twists.
Also, I have a question for you in regards to Ernie. Because it's the anniversary.
I feel
This
stronger. Do
Yes.
I look
you
stronger?
think we're gonna get a new game? That
I
isn't-
don't know actually. It would be cool, but I don't know. Because the most recent game is Great Ace Attorney 2, and that came out in
Now, press the
2017.
attack.
Yeah.
And usually the games have like 3 to 4 years apart, so maybe.
And it's been 4
My
years.
shield is yours.
Yeah.
That's why I bring it up, because both about time and
Let's
you
see,
know,
like the original Ace Attorney came out back on the Game Boy Advance in 2001. Then Justice for All came out in 2004.
Here
Or was
goes
it before? I don't remember. But anyway, then Trials and Tribulations came out in 2005, and then Apollo Justice 2007, Ace Attorney Investigations 1 2009, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 2011, Dual Destinies 2013. Let's see, Great Ace Attorney 1 was 2015, and then Spirit of Justice was 2016, and then Great Ace Attorney 2 was 2017. So like around like 2 to 4 years roughly is like the gap between most of them.
Alright. Also, Thalanel. Once again, proving that he's fucking.
Hell yes.
Huh?
There. Nice.
But yeah, if you ever decide to do like an LP of the games, I won't backseat. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll definitely offer help if like you feel like you need it, but like I'm not gonna backseat.
yeah, just don't like. One of the things I hate, like, when I say backseat, it's like, don't walk me through the game, you know?
Yeah. I won't do that.
Like, if I ask for hints, help me out, but
Yeah.
otherwise,
I'm here.
I just want to.
Yeah.
watch
I'll
it.
offer help. I'll offer help, but I won't just like outright give you the solutions.
Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate
Right.
that.
I might say something that's like kind of sort of like meant to be like low-key foreshadowing, just because that's something I like to do with like mystery games like that. But like you won't know by the time that's foreshadowing.
Yeah. You like to be the you like. I've noticed with your foreshadowing, it's like you do the clever foreshadowing of like, oh, if you now know the twist and do a reread.
Yeah. yeah. You'll understand.
Yes.
Yes.
What turn count are we at? Oh, the hell's that?
Decided I wanted to try to trade instead of letting me.
Quickly and quietly.
Oh yeah, that's
But we're on turn.
turn 18. So you can kill that sniper there with someone and then just go and escape.
Yep. All right.
Maybe squeeze out another heal for Lincoln or someone.
Yeah.
So that's almost an hour spent on this map. Good lord.
Yeah, I know, right?
I forgot how long these maps
All
took.
falling into place.
Yeah. That's been kind of an issue. Is these maps take a little while.
And the worst part is like the next map is like even longer, honestly.
Oh god. So that'll probably take the entire stream.
Maybe. Chapter 15 is pretty short though.
So we're gonna hit arrive.
All right. After it's done loading.
Yeah, after it's done loading, you son of a bitch.
It was the
Finally.
Brooke.
some peace
oh
and quiet.
interesting.
Let's see why. Oh, it's because she's dealt the most damage.
Oh yeah, because she did like
And-
the fucking 600 thingamajig with
And
Stalker.
kills. She's also oh well, she didn't do the most hits, but she did pretty good on crits, a good amount of dodging, and she had the second highest distance, or no, not even close to, but still that damage overall, the overall total.
Yeah. All right. Resume. There you go. And then press whatever button it was he had to press to hit the there you go.
And Anchored
And
Soul.
now we can sell. We can save and go into this if you like.
Yeah, I just want to do the opening narration and then.
Okay.
Hear that? Good.
Remember to save the bonds for next stream.
Yeah, I'll save the bonds for next stream.
Because I like reading those.
After fleeing from the Sylvans, the party follows the cloaked figure through the dense jungle. Fearful of the Sylvans, no one speaks until they reach the temple. Eventually, they are able to catch their breath.
All right.
Oh wait, is there an actual base or is this
There is, yeah.
there, rising between the trees? Temple we.
I know Alistair warned us not to delay, but I'm not sure I expected a dash like this. Who is this Alistair?
Explain.
Wouldn't you like to know? But yes, who are you? A mysterious one oh, go ahead.
Mysterious one, have we?
I am a bounty hunter of sorts. In Hao Fen, we are known as web workers.
What about Netherland? But back in Etland, they call you the extreme vague and bad
A man in my line of work finds use for many names.
And how might that line of work have brought you to given how deadly he was at the elf camp, I think I can get.
Then I will not waste words.
I must admit, you never seemed in danger of that. Stay on the now. Sit in the temple? Yes. Should prepare. The Grand Vicar warned us of a challenge.
Well, there you have it. Ran of many names. We got to where we're going. Your help is appreciated, but you're free to go.
You're mistaken.
No, you stirred the Sylvan Hive. I would not travel alone.
Well then, I hope you like creepy jungle temples. Suppose we could use the help. But you will follow our lead.
Fine.
Rekindle your strength.
Take a moment to catch your breath and don't expect this. Take in only what we need. Dare not take out more than either.
Alright.
Alright.
So yeah, there should be a base here.
Base.
There we go.
And I'm gonna save.
Whew.
2. And that's it. Thank you guys for coming by. Once again, this is the Great Riek and Del.
See ya.
And oh, also Del, and I'll hope to see you guys tomorrow for 3 houses.
Alright.
Are you gonna be there for that tomorrow, Del?
To be honest, I don't know.
Okay. Well, till then, I'll see you all next time.